Yo, it's me Jihan, and in this video I just want to go over some tips on how to have the least quality drop off when you upload and design and photobash your clothes. This video was requested by so many people in the community. I just want to share some of the knowledge I have in this area. I want you to understand first that photobashing has different styles, and I've just scrolled through some of my old work to show this off. For example, most popular style of photobashing is just genuinely like when you just bash it, you don't add shading, you just copy paste it and you call it a day. So this is what I used to do, and I did a lot of mistakes. There is no right and wrong unless it's obviously chopped, but like at the end of the day it's just preference, because this, in my opinion, this hoodie is complete garbage, right? But like it has sales, like people buy this stuff. So my designs that I make now, for example, this jacket here, it's very detailed, has very high quality shading, everything, right? It's just like, and it's so different from this one. This one's bland, simple, and this one's like, it's just different styles, you understand? Same example with this jacket, this fur jacket. Look at the quality on that. It's obviously very high quality. The sharpness, everything is like perfect about it, in my eyes, of course. If I look at this very old shirt I made, if you notice, the front, it's quite sharp and nice, and then the arms over here, they lose quality, right? These arms, they lose quality, it looks blurry. But it gets worse when you turn to the back. Look at the back, you can literally see the blur like from a distance. It's just crazy. And why did this happen? So when you design and you've actually photobash, right? Many people, for example, I'll pull up an example right now. Yeah, so like if you're gonna grab a big chunk of your reference image, then grab a big chunk. But if you're gonna do this, make sure you grab a big chunk for the entire shirt, right? For the entire thing. If you're gonna grab, for example, if you're gonna grab like the entire reference image, then make sure you grab the entire reference image for the back too. So this is an example I wanted to show. Notice the back, when I grabbed a chunk of this, a big chunk, the quality here is much, it's higher to a certain degree compared to this. You can see the pixels here, and over here you can see less pixels compared to this, right? And I didn't zoom in or zoom out. Same zoom in, and you can see the pixels here and pixels here. This is higher quality. Why? Because the reference image originally has a good high quality. You can check it down here. It's very good high quality, right? Same with the back. Good quality. And if an image is good quality, I would just grab the whole front and I would bash it. That's my style. It doesn't have to be yours. Your style can be like grabbing like one chunk and just pasting it everywhere, right? That can be your style. But obviously for this specific tank top, I had no choice because it has a design. As you can see, it has the flag, and I had to fit the whole thing inside.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so consistency is very important here. So let me just get this out of the way. I use Photoshop, but I recommend you use Photoshop or Paint.net. I don't know about any other app, but I found that Paint.net and Photoshop would give you just the best designing experience. The website versions of photo editors like Pixlr and Photopea and other things, I wouldn't use, because personally they're anti-aliasing. And I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's just this. Anti-aliasing is basically how sharp things are and how blurry things are. I personally found that Photoshop and Paint.net, they have like the best anti-aliasing. So that's one thing I need to get out of the way. So in my opinion, the most important tools would be sharpening, noise reduction, contrast, clarity and texture. Those 5. We need a good editing program, Photoshop or Paint.net. Those are the ones I recommend. Then we need a good reference image, because as I said, you can still make things work if it's a lower reference quality image, right? You need to be able to photobash consistently, as in you must grab the similar types of chunks. If you're gonna grab this big chunk, then make sure you grab like this type of sizing for the rest, and 100% avoid resizing too much. That drops quality like crazy. Do not resize too much. So yeah, keep things consistent. Grab the similar types of chunks. Thirdly, That will build your foundation of everything. And once you resize from 2 times to 1x, use a smart sharpen tool where you sharpen and reduce noise at the same time. That's gonna make your perceived quality higher. Perceived quality, I always mention perceived quality. Next, you have to play around with the lighting, perceived lighting. Okay, you add your own lighting to the shirts. You follow the natural lighting of the original shirt. So for example, obviously this part is bright, I added bright paintbrush over here, darkness over here, etc. Right? And lastly, you play with your clarity, sharpness to your own liking. Make sure everything is different every time you photo bash. Remember, everything is a different material, everything has a different grain, different style, everything is different. Okay, nothing is one fits all. That's it.